Hey guys, Nick here. Season's been going great so far, so I wanted to share some of it with you. This was a clutch from Spinner Blast to Hypo, and it ended pretty well. We had 5 eggs, and I think she laid a slug. But we got this really nice pastel head Hypo male. He's actually really smoking. If only it were a female, but it happens. And we got a Lemon Blast Hypo male. So I think we're going to keep him. We hatched out a spinner head Hypo last year that it's a weird story. We might have to do it in another video someday, but we're not quite positive on the sex. We are thinking it's a male, but it's been weird. Then we hatched out this Spinner Blast head Hypo. As you can tell, it came out of a really small egg, a boob egg. It's a female, so she will probably stay here. And a female pastel head Hypo. Not quite as nice as the male, but still really nice. And then a het Hypo female. Another clutch that just hatched out recently was this Calico Normal. It was 5 eggs. One of the eggs was really small. It was like 57 grams. And then another one was like 60 grams. And then the other 3 were 100 grams. Well, strangely enough, the calicos came out of the tiny eggs. This one came out of the bigger one, and it's absolutely insane looking. Of course, they're both males, so we won't be holding them back. But you can see that the oranges are really, really nice. I'm sure as it grows up, it'll be amazing. This guy's not as insane, but still, orange is really nice. I'll pull out a calico that we hatched out. Another clutch this year that you can just see the difference. So you can see these two are amazing compared to this guy who's pretty low white. But our calico male was probably less white than this when he hatched out. And we're hatching out those. So I am not complaining. And this one was an interesting one. We bred a triple het caramel glow genetic stripe to a Posset caramel. Obviously, we missed on any caramels if she is a het caramel, but we got 1.6. So these are all 50% Pos het triple het caramel glow genetic stripe. Sorry, not used to saying that many in one word, in one go. But we'll probably keep a couple females. Least of it, we would get at least 1 het out of them. Breed them hopefully to a caramel glow genetic stripe if we can get that pair to produce one next year. And then I'm going to show you some holdbacks that we have. This guy's not a holdback, we're going to sell him, but he's pretty cool. There's not many that you see of these. It's a cinnamon calico. He's not the nicest looking of them, but it's definitely very cool. I'm sure as it gets older it's going to be really, really nice. So we're selling him. And I got the other holdbacks over here. So I think I showed you these guys when they hatched out. They've gotten a lot nicer. This is the Firefly Hypo boy that we hatched out. You can see it's gained quite a bit of weight. So we're excited to see what we can do with him. The girl's really nice. Just really nice head blush. So we're keeping her. I know in the last videos we said we didn't know if we were going to, but looking at her now, there's no doubt in our minds. Here are those other cinnamon calicos. This is the female. You can see that she is definitely a lot better looking than the male. Nice white sides. From what we've seen of the cinnamon calicos and black pastel calicos, they don't really have a lot of white. Just sort of oranged out the pattern. So the camera is not picking this up very well. We have pictures up on our site as well as our Facebook if you want to go check those out, where you can definitely see the white in her. We took pictures of her. And this is the male we're keeping, who is just as nice, maybe a little less, not nice. I think this is the male. Yeah. Want to make sure. So I think that these will be really cool, especially if we can mix it into lesser or something. Maybe hatch out calico babies like the ones that I've showed you back there. Here's just a really nice pewter that we hatched. I showed you her in the last video. She just really nice. She hasn't started eating yet. I would have liked her to, but she is a very nice pewter. I would love to see some lesser mixed into that because it's really light as is. And then here's our last one. This is a Pride and Joy right now. It's a little hard to believe we have one. You know, a champagne hypo or mimosa. It's a female, but I think that makes it easier for us. We would be tempted to sell a male, as we have a pastel champagne het hypo and a champagne het hypo male, both breedable. So really no reason to have a mimosa and have like 15 different male champagnes. But the purples on this girl are absolutely insane in person. She's coming out very orange. We have pictures of her up everywhere else as well. I'm going to carry her over here. Maybe this UV light from the iguana's cage will help. You can see a bit of it. That purple coming out. She's really nice. So she's staying here. We've had a few people ask about her, but I don't think we can get rid of her just because how nice she is. So that's our holdbacks so far. We have quite a few clutches in the incubator that we're expecting to come out soon. Phantom spiders, het hypo, phantoms het hypo. Let me look here. We have a hypo pewter in the egg right now. We have a pastel albino. We have a couple clutches of spinner combos that we're not quite positive if we've hit on what we were trying to hit on yet. So hopefully we can figure that out. I'm going to do a quick update for you. This boy actually sold. He was from our Lesser Beta Pastel clutch. You can see he's gained a lot of size. Ryan Hosser, if that's, I think I have your last name right, bud. He bought him, and it is a really nice Lesser B. I just like how he looks queen bee like. And then we hatched out another clutch, and Samantha Gage, I'll pull out yours if you're watching this. So you can just see how they vary. This boy here has a very clean pattern, and this guy's a little busier. But I like this guy for his queen bee coloration, and I like this guy for his very pink coloration. So we're excited with what's been happening here lately. I'm going to pull out a couple more things so you guys can see what kind of stuff's been hatching. Here's a bumblebee. I'll pull out a few bumblebees and stick them next to each other. They have a lot of size. These guys are Rafi Martinez and Gallo Gutierrez. If that's right, Gallo. Don't get too upset with me. These are both theirs. They've got a lot of size on them. This girl is from clutch number 3, and this girl is from clutch number 1. So you can just see that we're getting a lot of variants, but they're turning out really nice. If only we had enough space for everything that we ever hatched out. These girls wouldn't be bad to have. Then we have some other stuff. We hatched out all those pewters. I'll pull out a couple of them just so you guys can see them. There you go. This boy is nice. I like this boy. He's eating unlike his sister that we're keeping over there. A lot of really nice shatter pattern down on the tail. Really nice coloration. We have 5 males, I believe. Yeah, 5 pewter males. You're gonna see they're really nice. The dad was from a lemon pastel bred to a cinnamon female 2 years ago.
That was an air freshener, not a snake, isn't it?
And that was an air freshener, I'm sorry. It scared me the first time I got back from a trip. Justin had put it up there. And I heard it, and I was scared to death that a snake had just croaked and died. But it is one of these little guys up here. Just so you know, I'm not lying to you. Even if I don't even know if you heard it, but I did. And here's a nice little lesser male that we hatched out. And here's a pinstripe. This boy is getting big. He's from clutch number 1 as well. So you can see a big difference in from a boy that's eaten 3 times now, and this boy's eaten probably about 10. So we're getting some cool stuff. We're excited for the season, and we'll keep you guys updated. We have some really cool clutches that should be coming out in the next couple days. We have the Phantom Spider Hypo's pipping. The Hypopewter is close. And what else we have? We have some cool stuff. We'll update it. This is a nice champagne while I talk to you. One of the crazier ones we've hatched out. I think that's about it, guys, and thanks for watching. Keep watching our channel. We'll have some cool stuff. You can see we're filling up. We moved a lot of the holdbacks from last season over here into this tall little 18 tub rack that we just sort of threw together with some scraps that we had. They're ARS tubs. It's a newer one for us. These are snakes that weren't eating, and now they are. It's an Emperor Pin Girl. Yeah, we'll keep you updated. Keep watching. Thanks, guys.